So, there's a lot of questions that people can ask a YouTuber. For example, how much money do you make? What is your personal life like? Are you fun in real life or are you just doing it for the videos? Many questions, and I want to get into that. In the comment section of this video, I'd like you to comment any questions you have about my channel or my personal life. If you are from school and you are seeing this, some of your questions may already be answered. In this video, asking for people to get questions for the Q&A at the end of the month. End of the month that I am planning. So yeah, I have some questions that may be answered for my school friends so they don't ask questions. I'll still reply to every single comment, but not every single one may be answered. I'll just sort it by top and read the first maybe 50 if there's a lot of comments. And and since I'm not that popular, ask me anything up to as many amount of time. You can answer at least 5 questions each, but I can choose not to answer one question if I choose that it won't make a good YouTube, something good for YouTube, like, something that would get me demonetized. Because I have nothing demonetized yet. Everything can be monetized, I just need the subscribers and watch time. So, I'm going to answer a few questions that my school friends may have. So, one of the questions I know I'm going to be asked is involving a breakup I had with a girl who, for this video, I'm just going to call Lucia. But she knows who she is. Lucia asked me if we wanted to date. I was like, this was the first time I've actually had a chance to be in a relationship, so I took up on her offer. And, we are like, it is like a, those things at doctor's offices, so it's like, your pain scale on 1 to 10. It was like a, but in this case it's dating, and it was like a 0.01 on the scale of, we don't really talk that much, and we don't want everyone to know, to like a 0.1, which is basically like a few people know, but it's not like a big issue. We still don't talk as much. It's kind of like there on a dating scale. So we don't talk for a few weeks after she hears that I say yes. So everything goes normal for like a few weeks. And then like one random Friday, I think, when I'm just greeting her, leaving the lunchroom, going, which is also the bus room, which is where I was going to, today on a bus, she just decides to just say, you broke up with me, and I'm like, what the frick? So I never spoke to her at all, so I'm not sure why. Then like next day or over the weekend, something, she's just like, he actually didn't say anything, he was right, and that was swapping back to being in a relationship just around time for testing. Now, testing took 4 days up in total, 4 days, and there wasn't much of a big issue. We got breaks. I don't think many people failed, like, they could get kicked out of a college if they failed, if they did that good on a test or something. I don't know. But there was one issue. There's a girl who I will not keep her name in vain, because frick her. Her name is Edie. The last name I can't share because that would be against YouTube's guidelines, but let's just go with Edie is a big fricker. Like, if I could say the F word on a family-friendly content platform, then yeah, I would be doing so, but I can't because I want to get monetized. So the big issue is she's annoying. Like, she went for like a fake high five, but then just like this, like, and so and that annoyed me. The next time she did it, I just grabbed her hand and forced her to give me a high five. So, yeah. I then got arrested. Joking, joking. Yeah. But just so you all know, I'm at a school so I can say whatever the heck I want about that school. So long as it's not illegal, which it's not. So I don't think I'm going to get arrested by the FBI. Anyway, one of the big things that changed during testing was I was just using like a fake gun and pretending to shoot Edie because she supposedly has 1,000 lives. And every time I did this, it took away a life. And every minute, well, I had this on, but every minute that she doesn't get damaged, she gains all of her health back, or all of her lives back. So I had to shoot her 1,000, maybe 10,000 times. That's what she said. She had that many lives, but I had to shoot her that many times in a row to then be on. So she's on her last life, and then I can actually threaten her and being like, "Frick you, B." What you know what I was gonna say there if you understand, but if you don't worry. I don't swear on this channel. I won't for a while until I move out with my parents. Then I'm pretty sure it's fair game. But anyway, so then Louisa, I think that's what I was supposedly calling her. I don't care. She knows who she is. She said to stop it, or else we'd be breaking up, and I don't want to ruin my first relationship because I was annoying an girl. Which the story behind this, and one of the reasons why I was doing a fake shooting, other than the high five thing, Edie, was because Edie, another girl, who I will keep in vain because she's not as of a jerk as Edie. Let's just call her Mary. Mary and Edie decided to just accuse me of cheating on them, yet Louisa is the first girlfriend I've ever had, which makes no logical sense. So I call them out on this, and they say I'm just lying, and this is in front of the biggest class ever. It was gym, and there's 2 different classes run by 2 different gym teachers, but technically it's the same gym time. I guess because, you gotta fit all of the classes into one single room, so you gotta split it up in half because it's only 8 hours of the day and 8 periods where a single class can come in. It's the same in grade, but you get the idea. So there is always a lot of people there. They say that just straight out once they announced, like Wednesday or something, that Louisa was my girlfriend, which I can bring up a whole other issue, but most of those people at my school do know about this and this whole issue. So, since I don't want to lose my girlfriend, I decided to stop antagonizing Edie and just continue on. And a few weeks go by, and it's another Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we have a thing called Leadership Academy. It's a half day, but we learned some leadership skills. It was the last Wednesday of May, and we basically just got a free day. There was nothing big or anything. It was just you stay at school, and you get ice cream, a little bit of gym time, a little bit of other things. Anyway, I spent most of my gym time just watching Louisa and some of her friends play volleyball by themselves. It wasn't like you need to have a net and 2 people on each side. No, it was just them volleying the ball back and forth for a while. And then Louisa asked me to hold the ball for her, and I just stay there. I practiced a little bit of it because I'm horrible at volleyball. And they're there. And to come back, they continue to play. And then we just go on to the other side, which is a dodgeball game. Well, look and behold, I see Edie, the first thing. Like, Louisa was just like, hey, you should go play dodgeball, I dare you. Or something. I'm not sure. So I'm just like, yeah, that would be. And I'm nervous to. I want to know which team I should be on. All of a sudden, I see Edie, and I'm like, in rage mode. I grab the quick nearest ball and it at her face. She moved barely out of the way, but it did make contact with her like shoulder. I think it was left side. Yeah, left side. So yeah. Now I just go all ham and try and destroy her to the point where a ball got hit in my eye, and usually I would just go crying about it because I'm on ADHD medication, autism, other things. So usually I would just get upset about that. No, I was mad. Like usually I'm just like, I need to take the time out. No, I kept going. I got hit in the face like 2 more other times. At least 1 more time. Until I was finally just until Louisa just said, hey, okay, you can get out of the ring now, I'm impressed. Now, we then go out for like an ice cream break outside. And, I'm a man who likes to run, so I ran. They're not the big of a deal. Edie, Louisa, and their friend group just sits there. I sit nearby. When Edie says that she, but I'm not sure entirely, but it was either she doesn't like milk, or she puts milk in the bowl before cereal. So I said, "You're disgusting, B-Wood." And then everyone's like, "Did you just call her a B-Wood?" It wasn't the first time I called her a B-Wood. And yeah. So back to that. And when we get back into the gym, we just have to lay down and wait until school gets released. When all of a sudden, like randomly, when I was laying down in the back, just chilling, looking at the ceiling, all of a sudden, Louisa just comes up and sits next to me with no cue that she was going to do this. She didn't speak to me. Then everyone starts seeing this. So, and this confidence me saying, yeah, I don't think she's fully broken up with me at this point. So and she's doing this, so she must be my girlfriend. Yeah, if you all thought that, you are all wrong for some apparent reason. Then, there's like a few more weeks left, and it was like one Friday we were doing a social studies project, and Louisa drops the bomb. There's a guy, I don't think he'll be upset if I put his name in the video, Sammy. I think he's like one of the athletic kids who just get all the girls. So I just whispered to him, "Hey, don't be taking my girl, okay? We're friends." And he's like, "Who's your girl?" And I say, "Ellie." And I look at her and she's like suspiciously and she drops the bomb like, "We're not dating." And I was like, "B-Wood, you definitely dated me at least a Wednesday." But she said that she broke up with me on testing. That was at least a month and a half between the test and the day that everyone thought that we were still dating, including me. So I'm just confused. But after that, yeah. So yeah. I'm not sure what else you want from me. I mean, frick Edie. First off, that if you can learn anything from this, frick Edie. Oh, it was a mistake to give her my phone number. Now, this is a different day. This is the day before I'm uploading this. I want you all to just give me the questions that you have. I'll answer them at the end of the month, as I've said before. But this is not just, hey, content. No, this is, if you have a question, so long as it can make a family-friendly video, I will answer it. And that means I'm letting anyone comment on anything, meaning that you guys have a big responsibility. Do not ask for ridiculous things about my life. So, yeah. I can still report you. I'm just going to hope that you can use this responsibility to your advantage.